Close-up of Sarah, seated on a stool in front of a window.
I got bullied a lot in high school, like in school in general. I used to get, oh, you're faking to be blind. I got garbage cans put in front of me so I can like trip and fall.
We are CNIB, Intersectionality Series. Meet Sarah.
My name is Sarah Patel. I was born with an eye condition called Leber's congenital amaurosis. It's a congenital eye disease which I've had since birth. I'm an early childhood assistant, so I work in a daycare setting with infants, toddlers, and preschoolers. Some of my experiences growing up were not the greatest. I was bullied through my adolescent years. I think everyone is just trying to fit in when they're in school and trying to build a friend circle. And when you have a disability and you're trying to accept that disability, it makes it a lot harder. Personally, I was bullied, got called a lot of names, and it did escalate. But it does end if someone is experiencing bullying of any sorts. I would say you need to speak up about it. That's number one. Let your peers or someone you know close about what's happening, whether it's a teacher, a parent, a friend, anyone you know, and from there try to find different ways of, if you're not able to, of someone else to come and help educate the school on how it is having any type of disability. I've been a member with CNIB approximately more than 10 years. I was involved with CNIB ever since I was a child, starting with their summer camps, March break programs, moving on to other programs that would help me with post-secondary school. The one aspect of my life that I feel has been affected is being more independent. There is a lot of things that person with sight loss or I would like to do and want to do. A lot of times those accommodations are not being made. Also, it's very hard to be spontaneous with someone with sight loss. You just can't, you might have the thought of like, okay, let's just go to the beach, or I want to go for a hike, but you can't do that when you have sight loss because you haven't, everything needs to be pre-planned. Nothing, you can't just do anything instantaneously. I feel that I'm not being misunderstood or mistreated. It's just not being taken seriously, I would say, just by my appearance, because I'm a woman. I'm also of color. I wear a hijab, a head covering. So a lot of times people just think that I'm not educated, or whatever I have to say is not to any of value, or I don't come from experience. What intersectionality means to me is identifying as a woman, being Muslim, and having a disability, in particular having sight loss. These are all things, as when I go out into society and into public, these are the first three things that identify and put me in these three different categories. Looking back, I feel like my teachers really helped me become the person that I am by encouraging me to talk about my sight loss and finding different opportunities for me to talk about vision loss and how independent a person with vision loss can be despite having this disability. You will find obstacles and there will be days when you want to give up, but don't let your sight loss affect your hopes and dreams. Whatever your hopes and dreams were before your sight loss, whatever passions you had in life, pursue those no matter what. And the most important thing to me is the independence that I currently have. I'm living in a place where I have so many different services that I have access to be as independent as much as possible.
CNIB.
Contact us at CNIB. Email info@cnib.ca or call us toll-free 1-800-563-2642. This project was created by the GTA Advocacy Team and funded by a grant from Canadian Heritage.